Finally, after a long 2 months of waiting, round one of the BeamNG Monster Jam Tour here on the Monster Jam Fan 1015 has continued. Finally, we've been waiting. I've had to deal with a whole lot of school, so I haven't been able to put enough time into making these videos. And for arenas, I've just decided that we're only going to use this stadium right here, this Nashville arena. So, yeah, and for stadiums, I'm only going to use current day stadiums, or current day tracks. I'm not going to go into older tracks. I'm only going to go 2023 to 2025 tracks. That way, we don't have to go through too many tracks. And also because there's not that many arena tracks, so that was another reason why. So yeah, here we go. We're going to start off Arena Championship Series 2, the racing competition with Roberto Trevino and Monster. Hold up. My cord is stuck. The cord connected to my controller is stuck. Alright. We are here and ready to finally continue round one of the BeamNG Monster Jam Tour. It's been a while. I know you guys have been waiting patiently. I put in some smaller videos a couple days ago while we were waiting for the BeamNG Monster Jam Tour to continue. So, Roberto Trevino, Monster Mutt Rottweiler, start off the racing competition. And he is off. And takes a very wide turn. Another wide turn. Oh, gets two-wheeled. And it'll be a time of 13.13. This track is actually very tacky. It's pretty easy to roll over on this one, so I gotta watch out for that. The driver's gotta watch out for that. Up next, Angelina Knock, Megalodon. And another thing that was difficult was because ever since the BeamNG's new update, there were so many issues going on with my copy of BeamNG. So yeah, and then we ended up losing a couple mods. We didn't lose any monster truck mods, thankfully, but we did lose a couple vehicle mods. We lost plenty of maps, especially the Crash Hard map. Like, that one really shocked me, but it'll be easy to get that one. The Monster Jam maps, it'll be a little bit difficult because I have to actually find them. So yeah. But anyways, I think we can work. I think we'll be able to make do with what we have. This camera, my controller, the camera is so messed up. I don't know if you heard that big boom outside, but that was a vehicle outside. I don't know what vehicle that was. I didn't even look because my computer's on the other side of the other side of the room compared to where the window is. Anyway. Takes a wide turn. It'll be a time of 11.60 for Angelina Knock and Megalodon. Up next, Alex Barton, Stone Crusher. I know you thought that he was going to be driving Earthshaker, but I changed it since, well, actually now we don't have any Earthshakers in the tour. Because we're almost not driving Earthshaker because it's not on a CR, because there's no Earthshaker in the CRC chassis pack. So, can't use Earthshaker. He's going to be using Rage. And Alex Barton will be using Stone Crusher for the rest of the thing here, or the tour. We had a bad start, but can you make that up? Oh, hits the wall. had a bad start, and that'll give him a time of 12.32 for Alex Porter and Stone Crusher. Up next, John Zimmer Sr. in Uproar. IRL he's driving Zombie, but here in BeamNG Moss Jam he'll be driving Uproar. And is off. Takes a deep turn, does not go wide. Oh, he rolls it. He rolls it, gets the save, but it'll be a time of 15.05. I told you this track was tacky. Okay, so the Beam Monsters chassis is having some issues. It just keeps on exploding when I would spawn in any truck. I'm probably gonna have to delete the entire file and then re-download it. So yeah, we won't be having the Beam Monster chassis in this show. I don't know if we will in the next one, but yeah. Up next, MJ Slorio, El Toro Loco. And he is off. He gets one tire up in the air, but gets a good turn. It goes going a little wide. And it'll be a time of 11.30. Obviously, I have to drive and stop the timer at the same time, so it's hard to drive, but still a great time. He actually takes the lead. Wow. Up next, Matt Cody, Gravedigger. And he is off. Do any of you know what happened to Brandon Vincent? I know Matt Cody replaced him, but I don't know where Brandon Vincent is. And it'll be a time of 11.46 for Matt Cody and Gravedigger. Up next, John Zimmer Sr., Terminal Velocity. The current leader in real life, he's leading one of the tours. I forget which tour it is. And this proves it with a time of 11.16 in our last truck in the racing competition. Brianna Mahan, Scooby-Doo. That one was on me. Started the timer, but did not get a good start. Like I said, it's hard to do the timer and drive at the same time. And I was in neutral. Alright, here we go. And would you look at that, a time of 10.75, and that'll be enough to take the lead and win the racing competition. You might think that I can just drive by just hitting the gas, but no, I have realistic gearing because obviously I want this to be as realistic as possible. So I use realistic gearing. I actually use realistic gearing. I typically never use arcade gearing when I'm using the monster trucks. I only do it when I'm driving regular cars. So sit back, relax, and get ready for freestyle. Also, I have a question. Is Corey Romo currently driving? Because I haven't been watching the live videos. Is Corey Romo currently driving? Because if he is, Corey Romo probably only drove for a couple of shows until they got Carson, or Carson drove first. I don't know who's currently driving, but if Corey's driving, then there's no excuse for why he's at the bottom. Like, that just does not make any sense. Like if Corey's driving right now, he should not be at the bottom. He should be up. I mean, I know he has to do a whole lot of catching, but he's a good driver. He should be winning these. I don't know how he's not. Like, that's just very embarrassing if Corey's not driving. I mean, unless he's not using a CRC chassis. If he's using the Alex Barton chassis, whatever he uses, then I don't completely understand. But if he's using a CRC chassis, then that would just be embarrassing. So, yeah. Hopefully if Corey's driving, he can move his way up to the top. I'm actually gonna check right now. Can you believe that Adam Anderson was sitting in 7th for a long time? That was really shocking to me. And how is Colviner, Caleb Blood, and Jamie Garner sitting this low? Like, they should be way higher. Like, I guess Jamie, but Caleb Blood and Colviner, they should be way higher. Like, really? Yep, Earthshaker is still sitting in 8th. Man, if Corey's driving on a CRC chassis, he should be higher. He should be at least in 3rd, at least. Because Corey's a good driver. Unless... Let me look at the previous... Let me look at the 2024 standings. Yeah, he was sitting in 6th last year, which is not bad. I also have a question. How did Jim Kohler was in 11th? How did he make it to the World Finals? Like, there's no way. And the Velociraptor in 10th had to go through last chance qualifier, and Joe Foley also had to. Joe Foley was in 8th. Chris Kohler was in 7th. And Caleb Blood was in 9th, and she made it immediately went to the World Finals along with Jim Kohler, who was in 11th. How? Is it just the fans' choice? I am so confused. I would do it by points. If anything, I would do it by points. Because that's just kind of ridiculous. Well, anyways, let's get on with freestyle. Alright, it's now time for freestyle. I don't understand why the dial is missing. Like, the dial in the bottom right corner, that's usually there. I don't know why it keeps on going away. But anyways, we're gonna start off with John Simmer Sr. Uproar. Timer starts when he hits his first jump. He has 1 minute and 15 seconds to do a freestyle. If he does not complete a freestyle in over 15 seconds, he will not get a score. And he is off. Nice little sky wheel at the start. Of course, wants to be careful because, like I said earlier, the dirt is tacky. Oh, gets a nice stoppie. I don't want to overshift, which is why I need the dial, and I don't want to undershift, especially when I'm going in reverse, or when I need to put it into reverse. I don't want to overshift or undershift. The Uproar is putting me on a good run so far. Oh, looks like it was going to go for a donut. Rolls it over again. Gets the save again. And nice air. Doing some good air. Has about 5 seconds left on the clock. And that'll be it for John Simmer Sr. Uproar. Alright, up next, Berto Trevino. Monster Nut Rottweiler. Whoa. Oh, he does a stoppy pop. Or a... What is it called? Chris Kohler does. I forget what it is. A pop-up stoppy? I don't remember what it's called, but he gets it. Oh, went for another one. He didn't quite get it. Obviously, Uproar moves in the first because he was the first one to compete. Oh, Rottweiler gets sideways and a save. There's about 25 seconds left on the clock. Rod Smith cross-threading. Obviously, Rod Smith's not driving. I just thought I'd bring up Rod Smith since he drove Monster Mutt, and he was always good at cross-threading. And huge air from Monster Mutt Rottweiler. And that'll end it for Monster Mutt Rottweiler, and it'll put him into first. Up next, Alex Barden, Stone Crusher. Just to jump a little sideways to start. Skyways, you gotta expect that in arenas. Gets in a bicycle. Can he save this one? Yes, he can. Putting up a good freestyle run to start. There's about 25 seconds left on the clock. He's getting some good hits in. Might want to go a little bit bigger. Hasn't gotten a big moment like the saves from Berto Trevino and Uproar, but gets a nice sky wheelie. He didn't really have a big save. He basically just had a bicycle. Oh, hits the backflip sideways, and that'll be a save. Or a save. And goes up the jump backwards. Rolls it over. And that's another save from Alex Barden and Stone Crusher, and that will indeed put him in the first. Up next, Angelina Knock, Megalodon. Oh, gets on her side. Oh, rolls it. Did not complete 15 seconds. It didn't even complete 10 seconds, actually. And it'll end her run. No score. Up next, Matt Cody, Gravedigger. And big air to start. Kind of gets on his side, gets a little bicycle. Trying to put it into reverse. Oh, gets a stoppy. Didn't quite get into reverse quick enough, but still good. More big air. Oh, went for another stoppy. Overshifted. I think he put it into park. Oh, a backflip. Under rotates. Can he save it? Yes, he can. He's still going. Matt Cody, Gravedigger. Got a little bicycle. Can you get more air? No, it will not be counted. But that'll end it. And it'll put him in the first with that backflip. Wow. Up next, MJ Slorio, El Toro Loco. Some nice air to start. A lot of good air. But might want to get more momentum. Rolls it. And it looks like that'll end it for MJ Solorio. He did indeed fill 15 seconds of the clock, but it will not be enough to even pass anyone that we put into 5th. Up next, John Simmer Sr., not senior, junior, in terminal velocity. What's he thinking here? Not sure what he's got planned, but it's gotta be something big. Okay, I didn't start the timer, so he gets a redo. It's gonna be difficult to start the timer when you're doing this. Oh, there we go. I got the timer. He was able to do it. Stoppy, moonwalking on his side. Got a reverse sidewalk a little bit. And now his run is pretty much going. Hits the backflip ramp as he hits that jump. Can he get a save? Yes. But now he can't see because the front hood is in the way. And it looks like he's gonna do it in reverse. As he can't see. Gets on his side, hits the wall, and it'll end it early for terminal velocity. He actually goes into the pits with that one. Wow. That'll move him into 2nd. And our last truck once again. Brianna Mahan, Scooby-Doo. Gets a nice sky wheelie to start. And goes for the pop-up stoppy. I guess you could say the reverse slap wheelie. Trying to put up a good run, trying to take the first place spot away from Matt Cody. Can she do it? Looks like she's gonna go for a backflip. Actually only did a little bit better this time. No breakage whatsoever. Gets a nice sky wheelie. But she didn't have the bicycle that, well, not a bicycle, I think, yeah, Matt Cody had a save, so, and yes, Matt Cody is your freestyle winner. Brianna Mahan actually moved into 3rd with that. Now let's tally up the points and see who our overall event champion is. Alright. And your overall event champion is actually a tie between Brianna Mahana Scooby-Doo and John Zimmer Sr. in terminal velocity. So a good competition here for round 1 of Arena Championship Series 2. Let's see what Stadium Championship Series 3 has in store and Arena Championship Series 3 has upcoming soon.